Hello everyone, and now welcome to a Night Elf versus Night Elf mirror match. Oh, gotta speed things up. Night Elf versus Night Elf mirror match here on Echo Isle. Moon has spawned as the purple Night Elf player on the top right hand side of the map. Meanwhile, Foggy has spawned as the blue Night Elf player, opening things up with a Demon Hunter and a Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter versus Demon Hunter mirror match. Ancient of War is off to the south here, training up some archers, and will be popping out here in just a moment. This is going to be a classic two Night Elf players, two respected Night Elf players, not named Lalayette, as they're good, and as Foggy was, was the student for quite some time. And oh, beautiful move by Foggy, bringing a wisp off of the line there to try and block the path of that one wisp who was ducking in between the buildings. Demon Hunter of Foggy may try and mana burn the Demon Hunter of Moon, and vice versa, as we are playing a game here on Echo Isle 2.2. All right, should be a great game here. More archers do need to get trained up, but it looks like Moon's Demon Hunter has some plans and strategies of his own. We're going to see a mana burn there. There's followed by another mana burn. Both sides losing 110 mana as they are retreating back again. All right, we're going to go ahead and exchange blows. There's a mana burn. There's another mana burn. Both sides losing 220. And, well, if anyone's getting flashbacks to 2005 Night Elf mirror matches, so am I. Both sides. I guess the only thing that could make the battle worse here is if you clear out a red creep camp and one side gets a fell beast when you have a level 5 a Demon Hunter out onto the battlefield. Anyways, Demon Hunter going to try to come back around, try to pick up a Forest Troll Shadow Priest. Moon going to say, no, I don't want you to have that. But that guy is taking quite a bit of damage. And now Lightning Shield, what was that about? Beautiful play. The Demon Hunter, however, could have a difficult time trying to get away, down to 6 hit points. And there is just not enough mana. Demon Hunter versus Demon Hunter, both sides running around. And a 6 hit point Demon Hunter may actually be able to escape. Both sides are doing a little bit of a rush. What is interesting here is that Moon needs to actually... is he going to break free? Oh, Foggy actually heading back off to the north. And now Moon's Demon Hunter is actually chasing Foggy's as Foggy is trying to get in front. Okay, going to go ahead and come back around. Is he going to make some grounds? Wait. Fog. Oh, go. Ari's going to see aggroing the creeps. Demon Hunter going to be able to retreat away, trying to catch up on that distance. And if you guys remember, Boots of Speed are no longer singular at that Goblin Merchant shop. The Boots of Speed are now sold in pairs. Yeah, Boots of Speed are now actually sold in pairs. So once the first person to buy the Boots of Speed doesn't have a big speed advantage for a little bit of time. All right, both sides. A little bit of some cute play right there. Staff of Teleportation coming back around. Forest Troll Shadow Priest for Foggy was taken out. Moon and now bringing across a Wisp as well. And there is some very, very high-level meta game style plays coming in from Moon. Just constantly getting in the way of Foggy's strategy. Ancient of War taking a little bit of damage here. Meanwhile, we see the Naga Sea, which has been picked up by Moon and attempting to take down the Tree of Life that on an expansion attempt. Interestingly enough, we don't actually see an expansion attempt coming in from Moon anywhere. Moon, often the one that likes to expand a lot and aggressively in WarCraft 3. Coming back through Tree of Life, getting repaired there. Mana burn coming in from behind. That is a lot of arrows hitting that Tree of Life. Tree of Life is absorbing quite a bit of damage. There's some more mana burn, and, well, that is a lot of Wisp keeping that army alive and well. Naga Sea Witch able to scoot away. Meanwhile, Tree of Life is going to pick up a tree and then try and clear up or entangle this gold mine here in just a moment. Tree of Life is on fire in a bad way as Naga Sea Witch picked up by Foggy as well. Expansion, well, slowly gonna make the trek across over here. We are looking at one Moonwell, one Ancient of War, training up those improved bows to get to that improved range. Archers only have 500 but go up to 700 in range, a 40% increase in range. And I don't know I don't know what happens when you increase the radius by 40%, what the actual overall increased area of attack is, but it's bigger. I think 2 boots will stack effect exciting because it isn't Dota. No, I don't think boots of speed. Do boots of speed? Yeah, increases the movement speed. I don't think it stacks effect all that much. No, I meant buy 2 boots or so your opponent won't get 1. Ah, yes. But then the store does eventually restock. So at that point, buying 2 boots of speed would actually be a negative return on investment because buying the boots of speed and then selling it again doesn't give you that much experience, and the Demon Hunter would just get trained back up. All right, Archer, Mana Burn, trying to get away, and those boots of speed, that Demon Hunter really running in really sprinting off to the race is going to be able to get over ahead. However, it looks like Foggy is trying to cut him off at the pass, and that may be exactly what's happening. Where is the Demon Hunter? No. Demon Hunter instead going after the Goblin Merchant Shop. Goblin Merchant Shop going to get cleared up here. Dual Forest Troll Berserkers, Ogre Mauler. Going to get taken down. Demon Hunter going after now the Forest Troll Berserkers here. Naga Sea Witch picking up a potion or a potion of replenishment, transferring it to the Demon Hunter here as the Demon Hunter is low on both hit points and mana. Off to the north, Ancient of War Moon maybe doing a play that Foggy is not prepared for, clearing out the north side gold mine. The north side gold mine is a new addition to Echo Isle, and if he tries to expand here, he may be able to get away with it without being spotted for some time. I take that back. Nope. Foggy, a very strong player, quickly knows to check out this location, sees that there is nothing there, but does spot an Ancient of War, which could easily get pelted down with arrows. All right, so if you try to ever use arrows to destroy a tree, make sure it's uprooted, because apparently it is much more effective and takes a lot more damage. All right, because this one, someone was walking behind me for a second. Naga Sea Witch picking up Claws of Attack +5. Demon Hunter having Claws of Attack +5 still has that Staff of Teleportation. No Staff of Preservation. Yet, I don't see where the Ancient of Wonders is. Ancient of Wind. There, Ancient of Wonders is down to the south. And the main base of Foggy is actually very, very sparse. Aside from this Tree of Eternity, you couldn't even really tell that that was in fact the main base. Demon Hunter going to try and pick up some more items. Archers heading back off to the north here as we see the Demon Hunter now. Demon Hunter, Roar, Mana Burn, level 2 Mana Burn, definitely better than that level 1 variety. Moon's Demon Hunter significantly behind in terms of that the Mana Burn race. There's a Fork Lightning as well as the Demon Hunter tries to retreat back. Are we going to see more Mana Burn? There's a Mana Burn onto a Druid of the Claw that was still in Druid form. That was a big loss there as Foggy now brings in an Ogre Mauler. Mana Burn onto the Naga Sea Witch. Naga Sea Witch able to heal back up at a Moonwell, but the Bears were a sudden surprise and are able to just really rake in the damage across all of those units. Demon Hunter now trying to dive on in once more. Higher armor still now making plays back off to the north again. Demon Hunter looking to finish off some of the bases here or take down some of the home field advantage. Demon Hunter now going after the Naga Sea Witch as the Bears are going to try to rack up a bunch against all of those archers once more. Illusions now joining in on the battle as we see some slow by a Mud Golem. So Foggy using the economic advantage while Moon playing with the technological advantage since he didn't since he didn't try to expand. Naga Sea Witch, Scroll of Town Portal, Demon Hunter of Moon finally getting up to level 3. Are we going to see this one Demon Hunter? There's a Mana Burn, finishes it off one Druid of the Claw, and now perhaps going to try and take down a bit more as well. Trying to rack up damage again. Evelyn, please don't play with the music boxes right now. Back off to the north right now. Demon Hunter of Moon down to 30 hit points, down to 64, trying to get away. One more attack. The slow Orb of Venom may actually get a little bit of damage over time, finishing things off. And now Foggy finishes off the level 3 Demon Hunter, getting up to level 4. All right, coming back through. Foggy's trying to perhaps finish off the rest of these units. Naga Sea Witch has taken quite a bit of damage. No Staff of Preservation, so the Naga Sea Witch is trying to retreat back. Meanwhile, we could see some cold arrows onto some of those Druids of the Claw as we see some Fairy Fire negative armor, and that is actually racking up a little bit of damage. We could also be looking at a rejuvenation onto that Druid of the Claw right there to try and stay alive. Cold arrows, however, causing a bit of problems as well as the units are retreating back. Another bit of damage as an archer does get taken down. Druids of the Talon versus Druids of the Claw in a Night Elf versus Night Elf mirror match. This is a mirror match, but I don't think that this mirror match could be really that much more different aside from Demon Hunter versus Demon Hunter. If Foggy knew that that a Demon Hunter was coming into play, perhaps Keeper of the Grove with Thorns aura could be a nice play as well, trying to reflect back some of the damage that the Druids of the Claw are dealing. Majority of the creep camps have now been cleared out. Naga Sea Witch making a move out across the map as Druids of the Claw making a play here. Demon Hunter going after or trying to rack up damage, getting another mana burn off onto a Naga Sea Witch here. There is an illusionary bear as it can actually, well, taking far too much damage, must recognize that it is not real. Down to the south side here, Ogre Magi going to get cleaned up. There is a Tree of Life hiding behind the trees, so an expansion could be in store and cleared up here in just a moment. Archers are going to try and fight back. Dryads are now joining in on the battle, and that's an interesting position. Dryads versus Archers. Archers actually have less hit points, but win out in the armor type here, so a little bit of a difficult position to be in, especially since the Archers also outrange those Dryads, so the Archers can perhaps get 2 or 3 more shots or focus fire down a Dryad in a much more efficient manner. Expansion off to the north, no, just a Wisp hiding across there. Meanwhile, Moon now entangling this gold mine on the bottom right-hand side of the map. Wisp there now getting cleaned up easily as the Demon Hunter and Naga Sea Witch look to clear out this gargantuan sea turtle creep camp. All right. Negative armor coupled with magic damage onto heavy armor. That gargantuan sea turtle with 0 armor gets taken down pretty quickly. True Shot aura now given to the Naga Sea Witch, essentially giving a 7% upgrade, not essentially, really giving a 7% upgrade to the Druids of the Talon and those Archers. Perhaps more important for the Druids of the Talon, since they're the ones that really cannot get any additional damage upgrades overall. Demon Hunter looking to finish things off, take down these giant sea turtles down to the south here. Orb of Venom, that little bit of damage over time. Druids of the Claw finishing things off there. Belt of Giant Strength. Is that going to be given to, who's that going to be given to? The Naga Sea Witch. So we have 1,075 hit point Naga Sea Witch at level 4. Nope. Given back to the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter now with that Belt of Giant Strength. And nearly 7 armor with plus 20 damage. Oh, that's Claws of Attack plus 9. Orb of Venom and Dual Slippers of Agility. Demon Hunter is exchanging mana burns once more. Foggy going to go ahead and just Staff of Teleportation out of there, not wanting to really get too crazy in that fight, but with no rejuvenations, the damage is going to be sticking onto the Demon Hunter a bit more. Unit's going to try and engage again. Here we go into the battle. Demon Hunter down to 255 hit points. There's a Fork Lightning there, and that could be a very, very bad day. Demon Hunter looking to perhaps try and engage. Level 4 now on the Naga Sea Witch, and there is Druids of the Talon being able to pick up the Druids of the Claw Naga Sea Witch, but the Dryads do have mana for that Abolish Magic. Moon getting up to level 4. Demon Hunter trying to retreat back here, doubling back around. Ogre Mauler needs to join back in on the battle, as the range of Foggy's army is actually something to consider. The bears, even if they do get close enough, may just get picked up into the battle and then neutralized for a little bit. There's a more just Abolish Magic again. Demon Hunter constantly getting picked up once more, taking out the majority of the big damage dealers in the heroes and those bears. Moon also has Mountain Giants now joining in on the battle, as well as there isn't that much, normal damage. Demon Hunter could have a very, very bad day. Oh, Staff of Preservation for the save. Naga Sea Witch able to save there. No Cyclone on that, as the Naga Sea Witch uses Mana Shield in order to absorb a bit of damage. Foggy now bringing over an Ogre Mauler. Demon Hunter now sitting at level 5. Are we going to see any more Staff of Preservation? This is actually quite a surprise. No Staff of Preservation for Foggy, as an Ogre Mauler could easily get taken down there. All right, there's a taunt once more. Demon Hunter coming back into the battlefield as the Naga Sea Witch sits at level 5, and more detonation coming onto those Druids of the Talon. No more Cyclones, at least not for now. Damage still racking up. Demon Hunter in that front side spot has a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability if it needs to, trying to hire up more creep camps. Foggy has the army size advantage, 74 supply compared to 64, but the tech advantage still belongs to Moon, evening things out just a little bit. Archers are still only mass tier 1 units compared to the Dryads and, well, the Giants and those Bears. Druids of the Talon also rather low on hit points. We don't see that many scrolls of healing. Naga Sea Witch has triple claws of attack plus 5 and could turn things back around. And here we are going into an engagement now. There's a taunt right there, some dispel as Dryads are able to retreat back. Demon Hunter trying to apply that Orb of Venom. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability coming back around here as archers are getting taken down. Mountain Giants, even with 0 armor, their medium armor reflects back or reduces much of the damage that the archers and the Druids of the Talon are able to deal. All right, no Ogre Mauler to be seen anywhere to try and capitalize on this Mountain Giant armor type. And with that, the Mountain Giant simply just going to walk away. All right, Demon Hunter of Moon escaping at 145 hit points. He's able to constantly retreat and re-engage, as the Druids of the Talon not very effective without any of their mana. All right, trying to capitalize on to some of those other units. Mountain Giant down to 600 hit points and dropping quickly, as there are a bunch of low hit point archers in the back. No scrolls of healing. The Mud Golem finally taken down there. Mountain Giant down to 197 hit points. Demon Hunter may be able to get off one shot, one kill against some of those units. Again, mana burn onto the Naga Sea Witch, as the Naga Sea Witch still has plenty of hit points and still trying to engage there. One Mountain Giant finally falls. 66 supply compared to 65, as the Druids of the Talon are racking up damage against the Demon Hunter. All right, finishing off the Archer, level 5 now on the Naga Sea Witch, as the Demon Hunter is able to regroup with his own Naga Sea Witch as well. 58 supply compared to 63, but Foggy now has a brand new or refreshed Demon Hunter. Scroll of Healing brings in a bunch of healing across the entire Night Elf army for Foggy. There's another mana burn. Forest Troll, Shadow Priest, unable to gauge very much, as the Staff of Preservation should be whisking that Mountain Giant away momentarily. All right, it's going to get whisked away. There it goes, finally whisked away, as the units are trying to retreat back. New Druids of the Talon joining in on the battlefield. New Archers joining in on the battlefield as well. Mana burn on Demon Hunter of Foggy trying to engage here. Could try and hire up some additional mercenaries, as the Demon Hunter going to engage here. All right, we're going to see some mana burns. Cold arrows trying to take on the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter down to 195 hit points. Going to be double backing around as the armies are going to try and regroup. There's a Cyclone. Moon's Mountain Giant down to dead, as the Demon Hunter finally able to come back down off of the, or out of the air. More engagements still happening here. Naga Sea Witch coming back down onto the ground. Could try and fork lightning, trying to finish off Moons. Naga Sea Witch, Scroll of Town Portal, 17 hit points. Naga Sea Witch able to retreat back. Demon Hunter trying to get a mana burn off. One Druid of the Talon getting finished there. All right, this Demon Hunter chases after a Naga Sea Witch into a sea of Moonwells, and then gets finished off by said Naga Sea Witch. Falls at level 5, giving level 6 to the Naga Sea Witch of Moon. All right, what was a close fight with no clear-cut winner has suddenly shifted. Moon reaching level 6, now getting Tornado. Maybe able, well, Tornado is not actually the ability that is going to be that effective. Remember, each of these Druids of the Talon are able to Cyclone and pick up that Naga Sea Witch and, well, neutralize it, so that channeled ability is not going to be that great. Fork Lightning was already maxed out. Maybe even a higher level mana shield would have been better, as we're getting into Nature's Blessing, so that Foggy can, well, Foggy's Tree of Eternity and Moon's Tree of Eternity may try and take this last gold mine off to the north. Foggy now getting up Ancients of Lore as well, maybe trying to transition. We are looking at Ancients of Wind also picking up and moving themselves out across the map. This is going to be quite an interesting spot. All of the creep camps have already been cleared out, as Moon has picked up +9 to his agility, +23 damage, Orb of Venom, and Claws of Attack. He is going to be difficult to try and take out. Are we going to actually see a tornado be used? No, Fork Lightning going down across the center across there, and now Cyclone is being used. All right, racking up damage, trying to pick off things. There is another Cyclone picking up that Mountain Giant, as that Mountain Giant does have a melee attack but has a range of 250 just because of how big that tree is. Fork Lightning sending units back there. Ancients of Wind able to pick themselves up and engage back as well. 50 supply compared to 51. All right. I was like, what do I hear in the background? Oh, my daughter's watching the baseball highlights of the game I wanted a recap of. Okay. Naga Sea Witch, Demon Hunter heading back into the center portion of the map. Meanwhile, Naga Sea Witch, Demon Hunter trying to engage here. Both sides jockeying for position. Moon purposely staying in no upkeep, banking up 1,700 gold, and may be able to come over the top with a larger army. Once all of the mining is happening off at that top gold mine, he may try to break into that low upkeep and really put in that pressure. Meanwhile, army now coming in from the south here, perhaps trying to disrupt the entangled gold mine. Mountain Giants are going to be able to stop or destroy this entangled gold mine pretty quickly. Are we going to see? Yeah, there you go. Fork Lightning there as the unit's going to try and engage. All right, Mana Burn exchanges once again. Both sides, or well, one side out of Mana Burn. Staff of Preservation saves that Mountain Giant as the units are retreating back. Naga Sea Witch, Cold Arrows, and Orb of Venom. So that is just being applied as needed. Those cold arrows to try and make them retreat back. Meanwhile, Foggy's army is coming back around the other side. Mana Burn onto the Naga Sea Witch. Fork Lightning coming back around too as the Demon Hunter trying to escape. Demon Hunter down to 189 hit points. Moon in a little bit of trouble. Are they trying to retreat back again? Yes, they are, as the Demon Hunter down to 101 hit points, taking damage over time pretty consistently, but there is nothing in front here. Demon Hunter, Staff of Preservation, Scroll of Town Portal. Are we going to see the death of the Mountain Giant? No, we're not. He's able to get back home as well. Rejuvenation onto that Mountain Giant. More Ancients of Lore, training up more bears. We are going to be breaking into a decent supply, 70 supply here in just a moment, as more is getting underway. Tree of Eternity has repositioned itself off to the north, and this may be exactly what Foggy needs in order to stay in this game, as he's going to be dealing with a much larger Night Elf army. All right, Demon Hunter looking to engage across into the center here. Mana Burns by Moon coming across from both sides. 60 supply compared to 70. And until this gold mine is entangled and able to mine for at least a good 3 minutes, we are not going to see that. We're not going to see any real growth in Foggy's army compared to Moon's. Moon's army is also notably higher upgraded at 2-2 on those bears and Mountain Giants compared to 0-0 upgrades on the Druids of the Claw of Foggy. So Foggy will need to really capitalize on the archer damage, that range damage, and being able to take down some of those frontline units while hopefully targeting the bears instead. All right. Pushing back the other way, 80 supply compared to 65. Demon Hunter going to try to dive on in. Mountain Giants in that frontline position. Oh, well, Druids of the Claw are going to get cycloned up again. And both, well, no, that's Tornado. So Naga Sea Witch actually coming across with the Tornado. We do not see any more Druids of the Talon. So without Druids of the Talon, the Naga Sea Witch is free to use Tornado to neutralize Foggy's units. Currently see 3 units up in the air. And what was a 72 to 65 supply advantage actually switches even higher as that Tornado neutralized more units here. Moon, however, has to be careful with his own Demon Hunter, taking quite a bit of damage as both sides still fighting their way through. 63 supply compared to 72. Staff of Preservation saves for Moon as level 7 now on that Naga Sea Witch. All right, level 2 Mana Shield coming back the other way. We could perhaps be looking at some more Fork Lightning. Fork Lightning onto the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter down to 17 hit points, down to 13, and that damage over time down to 2 hit points, and gets a rejuvenation. That Orb of Venom cannot finish off a unit, can just get you very, very close. That Demon Hunter, one sneeze would have killed him, one spitball would have killed him, but he was in friendly territory. All right, Foggy coming back around. Wow, mana burn onto the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter escapes back away at 75 hit points and retreats back as well. We are now looking at 3-2 upgrades by Moon compared to Foggy's 0-0 upgrade. Moon sitting at 80 over 100 supply, as there is an expansion off to the north, and Foggy does have his Ancients of Wind here acting as a bit of a deterrent. Tree of Life now joining in on the battle. The Ancients of Wind should be, well, are they going to be trying to train up more things here? 58 supply compared to 79. Army of Moon seems to be able to just walk on in here with that superior army size advantage. One Ancient of Wind already taken down. Tree of Life joining in on the action, dealing some damage against that Ancient of Wind as well. All right, Fairy Dragon, we may be looking at, yes, Mana Flare hiding inside that Tree of Eternity. Difficult to actually focus fire and target with those Dryads, as the Bears are trying to get into position. 51 supply army compared to 59. Overall, pretty even still, and it may come down to who gets the level 6 on that Demon Hunter first. This is so important in this battle, being able to spread out all that range chaos damage, as the Naga Sea Witch once more comes in with Tornado, picking up a handful of bears right now. Those units are just out of the battle, making this supply discrepancy even bigger, and I believe that is going to be the end of the game right there. Well, losing all of this here. 77 supply compared to 62. Both sides still fighting their way through. Demon Hunter of Moon does get to level 6, but doesn't have enough mana. Doesn't matter. Is going to be able to finish things off. Opts to go for level 3 evasion in this battle, and that is going to be the game. Upgrades really winning out in the end for Moon.